Okay, hi, my name is Alejandro, and I'm very glad to interview with you here.
Thank you.
Our topic is about stereotypes because in our social media we get information from internet, so we probably get some information about stereotypes. So can we start?
Sure.
Okay. My first question is, when we're speaking of stereotypes, some people would think of discrimination or prejudice. So what do you think of the relationship between them?
I think it's a natural human impulse to make stereotypes. The world is very complex and hard to understand, so it's easy for us to make very complex things very simple. The problem is that when we do that, we ignore all the potential it could be.
Yeah.
So we take a person and we say that this is your culture, this is what you are, and if they end up being something else, we ignore that because all we see is the stereotype. So it's very easy to lead from that to discrimination or prejudice.
Yeah, yes.
Then you're not letting somebody be what they actually are, just what you think they are.
Yeah, yes. I heard that some Western people think Chinese people are good at math.
Yes.
But I think most of us perhaps are good at math, but except me.
Except for you.
Because
me too.
I don't like math. I'm not good at math at all, I think.
Yes, I think that's an example of what could be viewed as a positive stereotype, because it's a good thing about Chinese people. You're all amazing at math. But then it could be a very bad thing, because if someone's not good at math, we might say, well, I'm not going to have you do poetry or language. I'm going to have you do math because you're Chinese.
Yes, it's something negative, or perhaps does harm to the people from this country or region.
Yes.
Okay, my second question is, in the age of social media, some people have certain stereotypes on some countries or region. So, do you have some stereotypes about America and China?
Definitely.
Definitely.
I think it's very hard not to have stereotypes.
Yeah, yes.
The best we can do is try as hard as we can to learn from it when we find out that something is a stereotype. So I think there's a common stereotype in America that all Asian, Chinese, Japanese are very short, which is definitely not true. Most of my students are taller than me.
Yeah.
Are very short, are very good at math, study very hard, have very strict parents, and are very serious. They might not think they have a sense of humor. And I think from what I've heard since I've been here, a lot of people think Americans eat a lot of junky food, watch a lot of TV, are very friendly, which could be a good and bad stereotype. And also, I've discovered that a lot of people think Americans are dangerous, that they all have guns, and they all shoot people.
I think it's not good.
No.
It's very not good, I think. Because I think you can't judge some people or from just one perspective. I think it's not appropriate.
No.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
Yeah, because when you say some Western people think maybe Chinese has some strict parents, but from my perspective, I think not every parent is very strict with their child.
Oh yeah.
So I think because we are human, we can't avoid have some stereotypes on something. When you if a little boy can't study well, you perhaps think, oh, he maybe like to play computer games or like this. And stereotypes, I think, is we try to avoid them and try to avoid some bad stereotypes on others, because it perhaps does harm to the people.
Yeah, and I think the important part is just the ability to say that you were wrong about something and learn from it, because everybody has stereotypes, but some people, when they're faced with the facts, can move past that. Some people hold on to those stereotypes and believe that they can't be wrong, the world is wrong. So those stereotypes have to be what's true. So it's an important skill to be able to say, I was wrong about this, this is what the reality is.
Yes, we should respect the reality.
Correct.
Yes. So my last question is, contemporary people, even Asian people or previous people, have some stereotypes about women and men.
Yes.
Do you think it's beneficial?
No.
I think it's not beneficial as well.
Yeah, I think most stereotypes aren't, well, we could say all stereotypes aren't beneficial because there's always differences, there's always uniqueness, but especially between men and women, I think it's getting better. It was much worse in the past, but it's very harmful, the belief that women are weaker, that they're not as smart. It's even harmful for men because people believe that they're not as good at caring for children, that they don't love their sons and daughters as much as their wives do. So in divorce cases, a father might not get custody even though he's a better parent because we have the automatic assumption that a woman is a better parent than a man. So the stereotypes go both ways, and I believe they harm both men and women.
Yes. So should we reduce the stereotypes about men and women?
I definitely believe that we should.
Yes, because some stereotypes are very, very bad to some people because in some traditional views or some bad views, you can see, you are a woman, you must be this, right? Or you are a man, you must be like this, right? I think it's not for one people's personality because one person should live what he likes or what she likes.
Yes.
Yeah. And do you think gender stereotypes could influence the social equity?
Oh, definitely. I believe any stereotype can influence your social equality. Women for a long time weren't allowed to vote. Even today, we've never had a woman president in the United States because most people don't believe that a woman is capable of leading a country. So it definitely influences the opportunities that women have, or other countries as well. The views of them affect how you interact with them and how you treat them. So definitely something we should move past. And I feel it's something that's very hard to do. It's very natural to put people into categories, and it's very easy for our minds that way. So it's very challenging to say that I will have no preconceived ideas about you, no stereotypes. And it's something everybody has to work on personally. It's not something you can tell other people to do.
So from my perspective, I think in contemporary generation, we should let our social be more equal and diverse, right?
Definitely.
So I think stereotypes, even though we can't avoid them, but we can try our best to be objective, to see something from all perspectives.
I think that's a wonderful way to put it.
Yeah, so thank you. That's all my questions.
Thank you very much.